Attention. The following show is not permitted for those under the ages of 18. Views and thoughts expressed on this show solely belong to the host and the guest of this show. We are not professional gamblers, politics, nor financial advisors. What you are about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. And now for our feature presentation. You are now tuned in to Brothas Having Breakfast.
All right, gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to our second season of Brothas Having Breakfast. You've got me, the Diamond Crew. You got Dutch Masterson. You've got Big Show Nut. And of course, Doo-Doo Wallace, a.k.a. I don't feel like being here right
AKA
now. A.k.a.
Black Brown.
B-Dot, a.k.a. New Father, not getting enough sleep.
AKA
Dungeon Basement Dweller.
AKA Lumberjack shirt.
AKA Shirt Tucker.
AKA I got my shirt buttoned all the way to the top. AKA taking this way too seriously.
AKA
and not
I
yet
got
this
shot.
grogginess of being sleepy.
AKA I just got off of work doing 3 shifts straight at JCPenney's with there we go.
AKA I got a baby. She don't need to be seeing this.
She's just a baby. She don't need to be seeing this.
AKA
Let's get it.
You like his skin same color. That nigga dark as hell.
All right. So it's been a little while since we've all been together. How's everybody been?
Obviously, B Wash ain't getting no sleep.
Yeah, and he's also got horrible lighting, but it's okay because we're on our way. And it's been a while, and you know, some things have changed, some things have stayed the same, and hopefully, we've got something good going. Now, I wanted to get started off with our lifestyle section first.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let Dutch Masterson do his thing, you know what I'm saying, for a couple minutes, you know what I'm saying, get his in. And basically what he's going to be coming to you with is the lifestyle section is going to be living life on the road,
Which sucks.
working away from home,
Which
while
sucks.
still trying to maintain relationships with people back home. It's on you there, Dutch. Yeah.
All I can tell you is this is the wackest thing ever. You know what I mean? You're away from your people 24/7, damn near, it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the address wherever the hotel is that I'm staying in. Not in, they got a hotel in hanging nigga country. Facts. Pardon my language. But a phone call doesn't, you know what I mean? Like you can call every day, all day, but it's the interaction, the camaraderie, the touch. You know what I mean? Being home ain't nothing like sleeping in your own bed. Nothing. Taking your own, just using the bathroom in your house. You know what I mean? You sharing a room with another grown man. Dead ass.
It's almost like you're describing a bit like prison.
I might as well be.
I don't know. They don't get paid like you do.
They probably get paid more.
Not in prison. They get pennies.
Man, it feels like I get pennies too.
No.
I'm where you work 7 days a week, 12-hour shifts, 16. It don't matter what it is until the job is done. So say, like, all right, for instance, this week they had a train spill coal everywhere, all over the track.
Cold or the slurry?
Cold, just cold. But you got to realize it rained 3 out of the 5 days that I was there. And on top of that, at 6:30 in the morning, everything froze. So you sitting there beating the ground with a vac hose. You know what I mean? Until the sun come up at 7:30, but then you gotta think it still ain't warm enough. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you're beating the back of a hoe.
No, I'm beating the ground.
You're beating the ground with the back of a hoe.
Vacuum hose.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the backs of hoes.
I don't back suppose. I retired.
You used to beat the backs of hoes,
There you go.
but now you've been maintaining a relationship with a single female, right?
Yes, 100%.
And you do that from the road?
As tough as it sounds, you know what I mean? You get 2.5, a day and a half, maybe 2, depending on a holiday or not. So
I know when I got here, I heard clapping.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why that's like that, buddy? Like, was that necessary? Is that 100% necessary?
I'm not saying that it was. I'm not saying that's what it was. I'm just saying that I heard clapping.
We were playing a video game.
Oh, okay. It's a mouse-based video game.
It's the VR joint.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Sounded like it was a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah. I played some of those games with my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
But like I said before, to maintain a relationship, you know, let's just say 300 miles, 5 days a week.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I said, a phone call, FaceTime, whatever. Nothing.
I can see the difficulties in that.
It is very tough. Like, you got kids. You know what I'm saying? I see my son through a text message or a FaceTime.
Yeah, and he doesn't even fit into like one phone screen, right?
Thanks, guy. But yeah, I like stuff, man. You gotta. What time I do get home is spent, you know, doing things with the, if possible, if I got time for it, like, you know, because right now I'm going straight because I didn't drove for, you know, however many hours it is.
300 miles. Let's say that close to maybe 6, 7.
We'll say 6.5. Yeah. You know, and 100% like Waj is doing, man. I'm on my way out the bed. Like, you know, Saturday you get up, you gotta do laundry. So now Saturday you gotta try to PT as much QT as you can before, you know, you leave.
Right. Trying to get it all in a very short amount of time.
100%. And once you get it in, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you didn't do anything. So I got laundry, I gotta maintain a relationship, I gotta maintain my son, it's a lot, man.
Trying to fit a bunch of people into a very short amount of time.
Right. Did I turn around?
I feel that. It's kind of like that when I come back, you know what I'm saying, to West Virginia from Cincinnati. It's like I try to see everybody in a very short, and I'm always like, it's not enough time. It's not enough time.
Yeah.
You always feel like you're leaving somebody out. Then you're like, am I being a bad friend? Am I not doing, you know what I'm saying? Am I not doing right? Or whatever. Am I doing this wrong? But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, all we can do is our best. And that's all we can do in anything.
Like I said, man, what little time I do have, I try to spend it with as many people as I can because, you know what I mean? Like, even just doing this right here with you guys, you know what I mean? Like, it's tough at times because I can't really sit up this late because I got to be at work at 5:30 in the morning. Like, I got that my face that Waj got on right now. Like, yo, can we hurry this up? I got shit to do.
Right.
You know?
Right. Waj also works about like 6 days a week, I want to say right now. Am I wrong? You on 6 days?
Seven.
Oh, okay. So you're doing 7 these days. How long are you gonna keep doing that?
Man, sometimes you ain't got no choice.
Money where I needed to be.
Right.
If I know anything about Waj, he's gonna be chasing what they call the bag. You know what I'm saying? He is the ultimate hustler.
Everybody got to check the bag, bro. The thing is, man, how fast are you, and are you quick enough to catch it?
Mm.
You know what I mean? That is, some people don't. All I know is the 7 days a week, that stuff kick your ass because you feel like you don't get enough sleep. You don't get the time to do nothing.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's the life you chose, and you chose that. So
That's what's up.
I just want to go on record. Hey, man, I miss y'all.
Oh, I'll be missing you too, man. This is the reason why we have the Brothers Having Breakfast. To be honest with you, I was explaining to some of y'all that the reason why I find this as important as it is because, I want to maintain these bonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to add a no homo. Love you guys. I love you guys. And I feel like this time that we get to share together is important. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that we are doing it in this forum like this is because I want to be able to show that Black men can have a bond with each other and not be anything sexual or the nines, you know what I mean? But it's important to know that, you know what I'm saying, I can have love for you guys, and you guys have love for me. And we get to share this time together. I feel like that's important. I feel like it's important for us to be able to take time out to touch base with each other, spend time, have our giggles and laughs and whatever. So we're gonna at this point, we're gonna move on from the lifestyle section, and we're gonna go ahead and let's talk some sports. We got the playoffs going on right now.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Excuse me, sir, but it's all Bengals Nation. Who Day. I think this is our year. But
right,
the one who is our sports expert is going to be Wash this week because no one knows sports like Wash knows sports.
Hey, bro, he wants to say shit. He just want to sit there in solitude.
Listen, he's like, I'm only here so I don't get fired.
Hey, you can't even hear the white dude.
Yeah,
that's a 50 cent fine.
A whole 2 quarters series?
Hey, both of them. Both of them. So, let's get to the sports section.
With Blackie McBlacker.
Come on, man. What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing, man. I ain't really been watching no sports.
Whoa! Wow, we were doing so well. And then Brian comes in like, I ain't watched none of the playoffs this week.
I didn't.
I don't know who won.
And that was the sports?
Skip, and that's for sports.
Nah, I didn't, man. I kind of my Bulldogs won, so
You
that
had
was pretty much
everything.
that was the icing on the cake.
Hey, throw your screen back up. Throw your screen back up
You
real
still
quick.
riding off of that wave, huh, B?
right.
Yeah, man. I'm
That's
a
good
Jets
for a
fan.
whole year.
That is. We got a chance to make history next year.
So
That's good
no
for
one
a
is
year.
talking about
Throw your
the
background
upset,
up real quick for him. Watch.
the Cowboy upset to Tom Brady.
That was expected.
Was it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we didn't
Cowboys
expect the
always find a
Cowboys
way
to
to
win.
shoot themselves in the foot.
Hey, listen,
The only thing
bad.
The only thing that I'm saying I'm checking out for real overall, I feel like 49ers probably have the best overall defense out of all the teams in the playoffs. Because every other team is offensive based for real explosive. So I mean, 49ers the only one to come in with a solid defense. For the most part, though, the more I sit and think about it, man, I think it's going to come down between that 49ers and that Eagles game. Because for the most part, man, as far as offense ranking, I probably have to go with I probably feel like the Eagles probably got the best put together offense. For real.
The Eagles?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, who you got?
Yeah.
Who you got for this
Who
weekend?
are the? Can you for a moment just name me the premier receivers for the Eagles?
What's the white
Yeah,
boy name?
AJ Brown. You got fucking
Yeah.
Devontae Smith. It's not about the receivers though. It's just
You
about
got
the
two of
fact.
them.
It's about the format of that play. They
You talking about the
stretch the
game
ball.
plan?
They stretch the ball a whole lot more as far as, you know what I'm saying, out of all the backs that's left in it right now. So with Saunders, they probably got the best coming out the backfield. You know what I'm saying, running back coming out the backfield catching the ball. Nixon
You
is
ain't giving
sweet,
none
bro,
to
but
Mixon.
man, he's sweet, but he 50-50. The nigga only scored like 2 times in the last 6 games. And personally, I'm tired of
And
putting money
P-Ryan?
on that nigga to score a touchdown, and he ain't do it but twice in the last
P-Ryan?
6 games.
So he done let you down on the betting, is what you're saying.
They don't really affiliate.
They don't even give him none.
Nah, not like that. They give him a lot off of the passes, but they don't be giving him that. He ain't been productive as this year as he was last year. So I mean,
You're right about that.
and as
I
far
feel
as
like he's been coming
defenses,
through in the
man,
clutch.
Philly and 49ers are the only teams. Well, no, I take that back because Philly will let you come back a little bit in that second half. But as far as the Chiefs and the Bengals, them niggas will let you go. They'll let you go toe to toe with them, and that ain't safe. The Niners are the only ones that's gonna be like, look, nigga, you're gonna play this pace game, and this is what's going. You're gonna come out here and play this smash mouth football, and this is gonna be what it is. The rest of them
who
niggas, bro,
playing
they
this
gonna let you put up
weekend,
20
Brian?
with them. Huh?
Who playing on Sunday and who you got?
Man. I mean, shit. We looking at going 3 times national championships, so it's only a bit important in my life. Go Bulldogs. Nah. I mean, shit. I mean,
You act like lumberjacks don't watch sports just because they cutting trees all day.
I don't even cut trees
all day. Just the shirt, nothing else.
That shirt fly. Nah, but I don't know. Shit.
So
I know.
So
I just seen an
for the
article
record,
where Kelsey hurt.
Kelsey hurt? I ain't heard nothing
They
about
just added
Kelsey
him
being
to
hurt.
I just seen that shit earlier today. He added to the injury list.
I'm saying, but Mahomes
Mahomes got that high ankle sprain, but he said that he's been feeling a whole lot better than he thought he would.
Hell yeah, especially when you get endorsements for Gatorade.
Hurting, bro. That's what's gonna hurt him right there.
Told you he gonna pour that Gatorade on his wound, and he's gonna just jump right back out there. He can be like, walk it off.
Pour
You know what I'm saying? In sports, you treat the Gatorade like Tussin or like ginger ale with your grandmama.
Nah, he don't want Powerade. That's that shit that got DeMar Hamilton hit. He was
He
drinking Powerade.
didn't have enough Gatorade. He didn't have enough Gatorade. That's what they was pumping into him when they was doing the chest compression.
Electro.
All right. So then, Brian, what are your picks then for this weekend? You got the Eagles and the 49ers, and you got the Bengals and the Chiefs.
Let's go Eagles.
I know it's a hard choice.
I'd take that Eagles game under 42, no more than 45.
Okay. When this comes out, the proof is gonna be in the pudding. So I mean,
then give me Joe, give me Joe with over 1.5, 270 yards.
Joe
touchdowns.
Arrowhead Stadium. Arrowhead Stadium.
The only thing I don't like about, what's the name? Kansas City spread the ball a little bit more, so it's kind of with them niggas. You never know for real who he gonna pop it to, but
right.
As far as solid, going to stay in that fucking pocket quarterbacks, Joe and old buddy from 49ers.
Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy fell into the spot, bro. Like 49ers gave him they got you a line. So it's like you go out there and just throw the fucking football. That's kind of what they said to him. And he been doing it.
That's the white Willie Beeman.
Yeah, this nigga just popped up out of nowhere.
Willie Beeman.
But I don't know. I feel like Hurts is the most probably talented. Burrows is probably the most determined. And of course, everybody ride Mahomes' dick, but ain't nobody like the 49ers when Priest Home and them niggas was there. Y'all didn't even give a fuck about the Chiefs when Priest Home was there. Nobody cared about them. They been close to
Priest Holmes used to play for Kansas City.
The Chiefs, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody cared for him when he was there. Nobody cared about him.
I got a Priest Holmes jersey.
You got to win for people to care about you.
Man, they had
be amazing. Like
they was pretty good team though. They came close them years.
The Saints was good with Drew Brees.
Before that. Right.
Right. Oh yeah.
I don't even think it wasn't a Saints team before.
They was a team.
I mean,
No,
let's talk
they
Had Little
came-
Wayne.
I thought they came out when like the Texans came out.
That's fucked up.
He said they were
No, because remember they was around Derek Katrina.
Bruh, Peyton Manning's dad.
Yeah, Drew Brees was there during Katrina too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
Oh,
running
man.
after Katrina.
I'm with you. I feel like in the NFL today, you almost have to have a mobile quarterback anymore. It used to be like they would be like, oh, these mobile quarterbacks are the outliers, but now it's like, no, if you don't have a quarterback that can get out and run the ball as well as sit in the
gonna
pocket and
lose.
throw it,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? You setting yourself up for all kinds of failure.
49ers didn't.
Michael Vick did that.
Michael Vick didn't,
man.
wasn't the one that did that.
Warren Moon did it.
No.
Warren
Hove
Moon
did
sat in
that.
the pocket.
No, he
Warren
did.
Moon wouldn't run the ball.
Warren Moon could take off.
Yeah.
No.
But he would not.
Hove
too.
did that.
You stupid.
Randall Cunningham, Andre Ware, Rodney Peete.
Nobody care
Those
about Andre
were running
Ware.
quarterbacks.
Huh?
Nobody care about Andre Ware.
No, they did not care, but he was a bust. But what I'm saying is,
Nobody care about that guy.
Only reason I remember him is because he played with Barry.
Nobody wanted to be like him at all.
Kobe.
Rodney Peete. Yeah.
He was awesome.
He was only okay, but he can run a little bit, is what I'm saying. And Randall Cunningham is your true prototype, or most recognizable older prototype, at least from my era.
I mean, you had Kordell Stewart. Besides him being gay,
Yeah, he showed up later, but once again, you
Kordell
gotta remember
Stewart-
he came after Randall. And then remember they used to call Kordell Stewart Slash, but he
Hey,
fell off.
Watch the terminology, B.
before
What
he was
happened?
homosexual
I don't think Kordell Stewart gay.
or a fudge packer.
He is
or-
gay. Yeah, they said Kordell
Is it?
Stewart is gay.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was smacking butts. That was the whole thing. And when he was at Pittsburgh, little butt slap ass.
No,
Slap ass.
no, that's not what it was.
He was
But he
slapping
did turn
ass.
out to be gay, though. That's a whole thing.
Leave
He
it to watch.
did?
It's a whole
Yeah.
thing.
It was breaking
Kordell
in
Stewart
football.
gay,
It was
for real.
crazy. And he was black and he could play like all these positions. They was like, man, you gay.
No.
I think it kind of got looked over because your boy had AIDS at the same time. So that was a big deal. It was either you rather play with somebody gay or somebody that got AIDS.
Yo, all right, that's enough for that, B.
Nah, I did. It all
Let's-
happened
let's
around like the
change the
same
subject.
time.
That is
bro.
not what happened.
It didn't happen all at the same time.
No, it didn't happen around the same time.
Oh,
Because you
they-
gotta remember when he first came out, he was a quarterback that they turned into a receiver. But then
Man,
something
gay.
happened that he needed to come in and play quarterback. Like people got hurt. I can't remember who was there. It might have been somebody like Maddox or something like that. I can't tell you. Huh?
You know what?
Mexico Burris was there.
I don't know if it was McDonald or not. What I'm saying is the quarterbacks got hurt, so he had to come in. And then it was like, oh snap, he can do this. Now you got to remember, they wasn't running the option a bunch back then. They run it all the time now.
He
But
said he was.
they tried to throw that in there. They was trying to do all kinds of things because Kordell Stewart had speed. And so he would take off and he would be able to play receiver, play quarterback, do all of those things. And so that's why they called him Slash. But he wasn't playing a bunch of positions because there's not that many positions you can play on all. Just receiver, running back, quarterback.
They called that nigga gay, and then after that, he quit.
Are we
Now,
dedicating
they
this
started making him
episode
just
to
a starting
Kordell-
quarterback and tried to run him around and everything like that. A couple hits with
Kordell
that,
Stewart.
but with all the attention on him being gay came out and he went ahead and admitted to it. I think that's how it went. Don't quote me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So who had
Kordell
AIDS
Stewart,
first?
I do
him or
believe, is
Magic
gay.
Johnson?
What?
Magic Johnson's not gay. He's just black.
Nah, he had
Why
AIDS.
you bring Magic into this?
No, I'm just
He's like
saying
talking
because the
about
whole
AIDS.
AIDS controversy and gayness happened at the same time.
They did go a little bit hand in
And
hand.
then
but
Eddie
that was
Murphy
because
got
they were
caught
trying to
with
figure out a way to
transvestite.
blame the disease AIDS on somebody.
He
You know, they
said
always
he
try
was
to blame
giving that
somebody for stuff.
transvestite a ride.
Oh man,
That was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. All this shit
That was
happened at
Eddie
once.
Murphy.
It was crazy. Cordell Stewart was gay. Magic Johnson caught AIDS. Eddie Murphy was fucking transvestites. Michael
Those
Jackson
did
had a
not
big
happen
ass
at the same
playground at his
time,
house.
man.
Shit was going down in the late 90s. It was crazy. You should have seen
it. Lumberjack.
And we lost Easy E.
Yeah, but that was
early 90s.
different.
That was when it
because
started.
of Suge Knight, though.
Damn.
And AIDS.
Hey, so how do we get off of sports?
All right. So speaking of AIDS and health crises like COVID and what have you, we're going to go ahead and move on from sports over into health, fitness, and living and good living. And that's going to be you, Big Joe. Take it away. What you got for us today?
All right, peace, everybody. Topic. Summer's coming soon, right?
Yes,
Water. Everybody drink your water, even though it's cold. We get dehydrated real fast. That right there, that's just gonna dehydrate you. It's gonna dehydrate you. Get you some water. Water. Sometimes people find it hard to drink water. Some people don't like to drink. My father personally told me, F that shit. Like, that's how he talks about water. Like, he don't like it. He don't like it. And
yeah, right. So wait. So we're not saying fuck, but we can't say shit.
I honestly wasn't trying to curse at all, but I was just trying to be what they call it, respectable to the quote that my father gave.
Oh, so wait, so your dad said F?
Yeah, he said fuck that shit. He said fuck that shit. Yeah.
But you said F that shit, and so it was kind of like in the same.
Well, I didn't think shit was as bad as fuck.
Yeah, they say
shit's
that shit
not
on
as
TV.
bad as fuck.
He
Yeah, you say shit on
say
TV.
Shit.
And nigga.
Yeah, you say nigga too.
Shit a lot. Like,
but
my
I figure if
son
you
was
say
like,
nigga,
did you just
and
step
you
in
say
that shit? I'm like,
you
damn,
should
I
be allowed
did
to
just
say
step
fuck.
in that shit. But if my son was to be like, oh, fuck, I'd be like, hey, watch your mouth, man.
But if your son was like, oh, shit.
But if he was like, did you just step in that shit? I'm like, damn, I did. That was shit. I just stepped in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway. Water. Summer's coming soon. Summer's always coming soon. But being that it's January and we don't like to drink water, well, not that we don't like to. Sometimes we may forget because it's so cold outside. Remember to drink your water, people. Water in the morning. Try to drink some before you go at night. Arm strength. Being a big guy, over 300 pounds, I'm working on it. If I can't do a push-up, I feel horrible. You know, I want to say October of last year, I was struggling to do 10. And here it is, January, and I'm back to doing 50 plus straight. And that's just me daily working on, doing 10 sets of 10, sets of 12, working my numbers up. So if you if you want to have arm strength or have problems working on your arm strength, try to do at least a couple push-ups. And when you get up in the morning, try to do something when you go at night. I promise you, your arm strength will increase.
So how many should you start out doing?
Whatever you can. If you can only do one, do that motherfucker, and then go back and do another one in a couple minutes, and turn your 1 into 2 and 2 into 3, 3 into 4 and 4 into more. You gotta start where you at. If you can't do one, like I have a big child. My 10-year-old, he's a big guy. And every time he leaves me, he's doing at least 10 straight. But when he comes back to me, he's always having a hard, because he goes home, he doesn't do them. I know he don't do them because when he come here, he can't do it. So
I mean, some 10-year-olds don't have that kind of discipline to do that. You know what I'm saying, today.
That part, which I don't, I don't blame him about. But when we do talk, when we can talk, speaking of how, that's why when TD was talking, I put my shit on I put my mic on mute because what you were saying was very
touching the space.
It was hitting me in the face. Like, I understood everything you were saying as far as, spending time with your kid. My son lives in another state. So we focused on his arm strength because he's a big guy, and when he comes in, we play the game. We play like Street Fighter. If he lose, you gotta do 10 push-ups. He can't do 10 push-ups. I make him do 10 Cobra push-ups. Those 10 Cobras turn into 10 real, and before he goes home, he's doing 10 full push-ups, and I'm proud of him. He's even proud of himself. So if you
Cobra
have
push-ups
problems
are
with
the
arm
ones with your
strength,
knees down.
Cobra is when you keep your whole body down and you just lift up with your arms.
That's the
So you
easiest
keep
way
your
to teach a kid how to do push-ups for the first time.
yeah.
Oh,
Instead of
sweet.
him doing girl push-ups,
Yeah.
which is when you keep your knees down, his body just lays flat and he just lifts his upper body up. So those are called Cobra push-ups. Yeah, Cobra push-ups. So
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, I can dig it.
So yeah, that's arm strength. Along with fitness, mental health is a big part of fitness as far as wanting to be consistent, disciplined, and determined to want to better yourself. It's sometimes it can get too much, and you just be like, F it, I ain't doing none of it. And I believe that's why October last year I wasn't able to do no push-ups. I'm a military guy, veteran. I've always done push-ups, but sometimes I'll be like, you know what? I ain't doing no more push-ups. And then you turn and you can't even do any. And that's good for nobody.
Like you don't look, if you don't use it, you lose it.
That part, yeah. Like I mean, I've done push-ups for the past 20 years of my life, and there's times when I'm like, I don't think I can do another push-up, and I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Fact of the matter is, it does make a difference. It does make a difference.
At least one more?
You have to say one more time.
To do at least one more, it always makes a difference. To do at least one more.
Yeah, because again, that's going to up your strength. Like it's not going to if you go from one push-up to two push-ups. Let me stop saying 1 and 2. If you go from 10 to 20, obviously your arm strength has increased. So you have to be
as endurance, right?
You have to be consistent. If you stop, you'll just keep on starting over. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you start the push-ups and you're doing 10 in the morning, 10 before you go to bed, if you stop doing that, it's like taking your foot off the gas of a car. You're going to slow down. So you want to be consistent. And consistency can be at least, even though there's 7 days in a week, at least 3 to 5. 2 is not enough, but 3 to 5 is just enough for you to go next week and do a little bit more when you take your breaks between your workouts.
So what you're saying is, what I feel like you're saying is like it's important that you don't plateau.
It's important not to
do more
be
than
like,
you were before.
Yeah, if you need a rest day, take it. If you need 2, take it. But know that on that 3rd day, you got to do something, or you're gonna have.
So you're saying you got to do it like Jesus did?
Oh shit!
I'm not.
He said 3 days. That was the first place I went. Was like, oh, okay. So on the 3rd day, he rode.
On the 3rd day,
yeah.
On the 3rd day,
the son of a preacher.
Move that boat out the way and go do some work.
He is risen.
Summer is be here soon. Cardio is good for that.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. I don't mean to
interrupt.
Bring any. Well, I do mean to interrupt, but I don't mean to pull it away from anything too much. But so I'm not trying to single you out or anything. But do you have a notepad beside you where you got your notes down and everything?
No.
Don't look over there and then say no.
I don't.
Did you write all of what you were going to say down? Do you have like bullet points?
Yeah.
You got bullet points? Yo, I am proud of you, my nigga. I'm proud of you. No, listen. When I said, hey, these are your topics, you went and you like wrote down stuff that you was going to talk about and everything. See, TD didn't come prepared. Brian didn't come prepared. But
I
show,
came prepared. I'm sleepy.
no, you just had
And
to
I
think
don't
in your
like
mind,
none of
you
these
always
teams.
watch sports.
My team already won.
Honestly, I
And
thought
we
TD
might be
did
getting-
great because he spoke from the hip. And I
Yeah, he
thought
spoke from his
Brian
heart.
did great because
Yeah.
even though he's feeling the way he feels, he showed up. I don't
Right.
appreciate being singled out with my notepad, which is not a
No,
notepad.
I'm
It's a
saying your
napkin.
notepad is better than him.
It's not a
Nah,
notepad.
dog.
It's a napkin.
You put him on
It is
blast, brother.
better.
You wrong.
Toilet
I'm
paper
wrong.
diaries, yo.
Yeah, you made him look unorganized in front of the world.
These are props.
That's not
You
a
This is-
problem.
said-
yeah.
That's like being like, Kordell, we didn't know you was gay.
Ah!
But we glad you came and you could have played quarterback for us.
This
my
is
God.
like
Why do we go back to this? Why?
What is
Because
it?
we
What is it
dedicate
that
this
he had to
episode to
do
Kordell
with,
Stewart.
with a note, with a napkin with bullet points.
It's hot in the streets these days, man. Everything comes back to it.
It don't. No, it doesn't.
So what you're saying is everything comes back to Kordell Stewart being gay.
Everything in football. This is his fault.
So
DeMond
all your
Hamilton,
sports that you're going to be able to add is gay Kordell Stewart.
Yo, I
He
feel like
started
it's coming right down.
I mean, it's a little homophobic.
Oh nah,
Yeah.
man. I ain't got nothing against gay. You want to put stuff in your butt, do what you do. It is what it is,
Why?
but
Yo.
just don't come playing for the Jets. Now let me stop. But look.
Hey, you would have took Kordell Stewart when he was at his prime at the Jets.
Oh, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you would have.
Nah, dog. I don't know. I was
Who the
just a
Jets
kid.
had since
I'm
Johnny
just a
Unitas?
child. We about to give Aaron Rodgers probably.
Y'all ain't getting Aaron Rodgers. It's not
Mike-
happening. No way.
That's not important. But look,
His
show
coach-
what you
his-
saying.
Hey, there's a coach there that he's supposed to maybe follow though,
off
and
of
he was
what,
actually big up in the Jets. I heard.
off of what? Yeah, they Namath said he'll take the number out of retirement only if he'll play there. He says the only way he's taking 12 out of retirement. So he pretty much gave Aaron Rodgers permission to rock that number if he do come. I'm not really expecting much, but look, like you were saying, show, with the consistency. When I was younger, one of the things I used to do to try to keep that up, like I'm saying your son's age, was hitting them dips and some push-ups when I'm playing video games, or if it's like commercials when I'm watching TV, a commercial come on, go ahead and knock 5 or 10 out. But then I was on punishment a lot too, so I just stayed on the bed doing them dips. It was kind of like being in jail.
Yeah. I could see that for you, B. Mitch. I could see that if you living a life like you were in jail, doing push-ups like a jailbird. It's almost as if you were. It's almost as if you were literally being trained for the pen, and yet
let me put my shit on mute.
the only one of us that's been locked up the longest, I want to say, is me. No, the only one. I think I've been locked up the longest.
Why are we?
And it wasn't that long.
Why is this a contest? Why is
It's
this
not a contest.
failure contest?
I'm just saying that you were trained for jail and prison, whereas it was
You were weak.
super.
That's fucked up.
Why you saying he was trained for it?
Yeah, that's like
Because he's
that's
so
fucked
black.
up, man.
Ah! Your parents was like, you might as well get ready. Because
Right.
Wow. Hey, watch. I'm not gonna let you go down. Bro.
That's dirty. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey. Did y'all see the shit with the police officers killing the dude?
Yes.
5 of them.
5 of them. 5 black cops.
5 black cops.
Was in
I
Nashville.
can't remember where
How
it was.
come
Was
this
it like
is
Memphis
not-
or something?
How come this is not a hot plate?
It is a hot plate. Well, see,
I haven't
we
seen.
was
I
actually
have
gonna get to
not
that
seen.
next.
I have not seen the same outrage I've seen from every other cop. Like I'm not.
like with
And
that
that's, like,
Breonna
fucking
Taylor
crazy.
shit. Like that Breonna Taylor shit, I ain't seen no outrage.
None.
It's not the same. And they,
This
for
is
one, you've
black
also
on
got a
black
bunch of
and
people who
police
are
brutality.
really
Black
over
on
it.
black police brutality.
It's just police brutality at this
This
point.
is black
it's not
on
even about
black.
the race of the cop anymore.
This is
huh?
a whole black lineup of
Hey,
cops, nigga. This was
that's
the
why,
LA
bro-
Lakers
bruh.
of cops.
B-
You know that hit the LA
that
Lakers.
is why
cop
they're
thing,
not
that hit
publicizing.
right after
no
that.
one cares about black on black violence.
Like I say, that also hit right after the sex scandal with the other cops, and that was a couple of black cops
Man,
and like
listen,
an
that's
ethnically
not
ambiguous
important.
one.
That is not important. There's been too much going on these past 2 years over one, police brutality, the lack of people wanting to speak on black, and then you have both of them happen.
At the same time.
This literally should be over the fucking top.
But I feel like it's one of the only things that I see on CNN right now.
Huh?
Them talking about that. That's all they was talking about yesterday and the day before, I want to say.
Because this is like, bro, this should be at the top of everything, dude. Like,
it is.
It gets
what they're doing is like making it a big deal about the fact that they're like, man, no, we don't care that they was black. It's still the police brutality part of it. Yeah. So it's like, is it about the racism, or is it about the militarization and the untrained or
institutionalized
non give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, citizens that the police have become? You know what I mean?
Or is it
the line is so crazy that it'll even suck in those who are supposed to be of the people or like ours, and they still become that. So it's the institution itself that is the problem.
And they don't tell.
There is no amount of training you can give somebody to say, please don't beat somebody to death. And
man, look,
you know what
at
I mean?
the end bro, look, those was 5 black cops, another black young man. I feel like that is more important than any of that shit. It's not no type of training.
They chased him down.
It's not no type of training, bro. This is your own people. You can't be out and quit killing your own people. Then we got
to train nobody to not do that, though. If they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it no matter how much training they've had. That's my point.
Nah, man.
It is the institution and how it approaches the citizens that is the actual problem there.
Nah,
black on black crime with just black cops.
Stop saying no, B.
That's not about. That's not necessarily about them being black. That's not about whether they were white. The point is that cops killing citizens.
I feel you on that point, Addison. And I don't think it's matter that they were white, black either, because it's the training. It's really improper.
It's not their training. It's the institution in and of itself that will still single out and want to destroy black bodies.
My God.
Because I bet you dollars to donut or TD's scruffy beard. Don't do like that. You scruffy right now. Cut your shit. But I bet you his scruffy beard to my Jafar Steeples that those cops, even those 5, receive all kinds of racist activity while they're on the force from their fellow cops. So it's not even about racism for real at that point necessarily. It's about the institution itself being out to destroy black bodies.
My guy, we had a conversation a couple of months ago where I mentioned the same thing. Is it okay? Can a black cop be racist? I mean, can a black cop be racist?
I remember that.
What you said kind of goes against all of that. Because at the end of the day, whether you're a cop or not, what you see is another black person there. I'm pretty sure, even though you've been locked up the longest, I've probably been pulled over the most. And I've been pulled over by 2 black cops. And I've been taken out of situations because it was a black cop that showed up. So So to automatically, I feel like everybody's literally doing that, getting away from, because every time you try to talk about black on black crime or even try to like put it in the same category when you're talking about shit like that, people like to steer away from that shit and keep it on. We don't like to talk about it. They don't like to believe it's a lot of black on black crime. Or there always comes the argument that black on black crime doesn't outdo police brutality.
It's canon.
It seems like they're really getting away from that shit.
I've heard is that black on black crime doesn't exist. The idea is that people will attack those who are around them. And that's just how that goes. Usually it's someone that knows someone or what have you. That's where you have most crime occur. So black on black, white on white, yellow on yellow, red on red, that's where crime happens. It happens around them. And so it's not a matter of, that's just crime.
My G,
crime happens.
This was a fucking beatdown, bro. This wasn't like this wasn't like
8 criminals. And they don't treat criminals as people. But unfortunately, the institution that we have treats black people automatically as criminals. The story that I heard was they caught the guy for a traffic stop. They might have been the jump out squad or something like that.
Did you
Tried
hear
to
or
run
did you
him
read
down,
this?
and he was like, "Nah, I'm out." Boom. So
Addison,
he
did you hear or did you read this?
I read this,
Have you watched
but
the
I don't
video?
retain everything. Huh?
Have you watched the video?
No,
You haven't watched the video. Oh, have y'all not watched the video yet?
I want to watch the video.
Okay,
That's
I watched
a trauma
the
that I
video
don't
right before I
necessarily want
came.
to put into
I
my
watched the shit right before I came down here. Nah, my G. Nah.
So supposedly he got away, and they caught him the second time. Like they ran his plates or something like that. Found out where his address, ran him down where he was gonna be at, and they was like, "Yo, caught him again for the second part of the encounter." At that point, they caught him. At some point, even had him handcuffed, beat him the fuck down until he died. But what I've seen of cops, when a criminal runs, they always beat him. That's what happened with Rodney King. That's what happened with more than one. Like, surely it happens when it's the very first encounter they bang. You know what I'm saying? Or they beat him then. That happens, yes. But when one runs and they catch up with him, he catching a beat there. He's catching a beat there.
Is that the rule?
That's the point.
I don't know if it's the rule. I'm just saying that's what I've always seen happen.
Is that the
I've never
law?
seen
Like,
someone run and they just, they'll be like, okay, we got you. Until the cameras started rolling. That's when it changed. These guys had their body cams on and still did this. Because the training of cops, for the most part, or whatever it is, the institution is get down, lay down, it's over for you. It doesn't allow for any fear from us, or fearing for our lives, or trying to get away and to preserve ourselves. There is no as soon as you start thinking of self-preservation, you're supposedly already guilty. You're resisting arrest. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
That big ass hand cannon they got on their hip don't help none either.
Only an escalator.
They're
Bro,
nice.
Shit is tragic. This shit is tragic.
It's
another disappointing hit to black people. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like.
Hey, can I say something though? Like, I kind of feel like, okay, so to piggyback off what Wash said, he said that he felt like it should be over the top, right? So is it more sad that it's not over the top because it's a regular thing, opposed to it being over the top because it's not something, it's something new? You see what I'm saying? A cop, black or white, either way doesn't make a difference. Problem is, if you're gonna piss on the white cops about doing what they do, you got to hold the black ones accountable to the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So why is there an echo?
I don't know.
That's horrible.
I couldn't figure out what happened that made it start, proliferating as it was. So I just was kind of trying to.
I don't think it's not a black or white thing. I think it's a blue and black thing.
That's what I was.
Yeah, I agree.
The thing is, man, you're not gonna tell them each other. So those body, you know what I mean? That's to give. We say doing this, but what's really gonna happen? You see what I'm saying?
I feel like after the past, like I said, I always felt skeptical about the whole Black Lives Matter. I always felt like that shit was bullshit, making shirts out of it and all that other bullshit, and have to walk around doing that. But
they turned it into a joke as well as a dog whistle.
So but at the same time, dude, you can't I just feel like it's another devastating blow towards the black community when you're calling out it sucks, dude. It sucks to be put in that hot seat.
What I'll say is, I feel as though it's blowing up all over the news, but on social media and from people that perhaps look like us, you do hear it far less. There's no when that sex scandal hit, it was all over that, and it was all over the pages and everything like that. There's memes upon memes upon memes. The shit was hilarious. I laughed at many. I shared a couple. But when it came to this, no one's saying anything. And so some of it might be partly embarrassment, like, damn, man, because
Don't make
like when the DC sniper turned out to be black, it was like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really moves that I'm saying you hear from this side. That's not normal. That's not a part that happens often. It's not us. But it's a tragedy in most all ways. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the fact that it's cops killing a black man, the fact that it was black cops that did it. I mean, there's really no good part to that story that helps any good thing, except that they did get charged.
Quick too.
Like fast as shit.
Of course, it was quick. They was
shit
black.
happened before the playoffs.
What?
Quick too.
Of course it was. Of course it was. And see, that's what I feel like why it's all over the news as big as it is. Not just because the spotlight has been on police brutality, but personally, I feel as though it's getting the media attention that it does because of the black cops.
They swept that shit under the rug to keep from
the white guys
people.
Yeah. It's not just us. It's not just us. No. The black ones do it too.
Yeah.
But you're like, no, the problem is cops. Period.
Where show go?
I don't know. His he's still here. He turned his
I'm
video
still
on.
here.
Ryugi. Bam.
Calm down, dude. But yeah, man, it's the whole thing. Cops is fucked up.
Shit is fucked up. You know what's
The
even more fucked
institution, the way that it is right now, the way that it's been, what has defined it, as well as how it perpetuates itself, it is a detriment to pretty much almost every community that it's in.
All right, Jesse Jackson too. Detriment. So look,
Detriment.
we have
Jesse
to
Jackson too.
enumerate.
Electric Boogaloo.
But look, even worse than that. Check this out. So I read this article where Sheets has a smile policy that can prevent you from being hired through Sheets if your shit ain't right. So if your shit crooked or missing, you cannot probably not get a job.
You can't get a job at Sheets with crooked teeth.
Man, look, their whole policy is under investigation for their smile policy. They're talking about making some changes, but what is important to them is that people see a nice smile when they walk through those doors.
Yo,
That's
every
amazing.
time I go to Sheets, it look like a motherfucking
Man,
mess.
that's what I said.
So you mean I got to start paying attention to the way people smiling at Sheets?
I mean, maybe just to West Virginia, because we have
we have the
we got
meat.
some people.
They like
We
that
got some non-teeth having cats in West Virginia. It
No,
is
sir.
so.
I done been in the backwoods of Virginia and North Carolina. Oh no, they all like that, brody.
You saying anywhere it's country?
In the country,
In the backwoods? Most of West Virginia is the backwoods, dog.
Them
Yeah,
niggas
listen,
look like
I
they
was
brush their teeth with grenades.
Ooh.
Brick.
They're just not brushing their teeth at all. Okay.
Oh, hey, hey, look.
You know, it's only countries that have sugar or
Time out.
and sugar in high amounts that have teeth problems.
Time out. So I just want to point out, I work with a bunch of backwood white. Okay? 100%. Weird.
I'm pretty sure you always have.
Right. But I swear to God,
That's true.
each one of them wake up in the morning, brush their teeth. Swear to God.
They
Well,
gonna
They
drink-
also don't wash their legs.
Will drink a gallon.
a Mountain Dew.
Man, what?
Pepsi,
They do.
Mountain Dew.
Coca-Cola.
Nah, they
No, it's
love
Mountain
that.
Dew for real.
Man, them country dudes love that fucking Mountain Dew.
Brody.
Mountaineers love the dude from the
you
mountain.
asked
Yeah.
me to talk about health and fitness. Water, man. You gotta
Water.
get that fucking water. I ain't
Or
saying
lemonade.
Or a
Lemonade.
toothbrush.
water, man.
Too much
Water.
sugar.
Because I mean, who don't like a nice carbonated soda, man? For real.
I don't.
But
I'll drink soda. I'll drink soda.
what the fuck is Dr. Pepper, Brian?
That's different. That's alcoholic, Brian. that's only what I'm drinking.
He
Liquor.
said he only likes sodas with his chaser.
Yeah.
as mixters.
That's okay. That's soda.
Yeah, no, it's definitely still soda. He's definitely still talking about soda.
I don't drink soda.
But you eat blood.
Water. Because you drink blood. Nice.
I watch it.
This motherfucker.
I eat ass. Hey, you want me to go upstairs and get her so you can ask me?
No, we don't need to. No. That's
Now,
just saying. I'm not trying to judge you. Only pointing out.
that's okay. She like it.
And so do you. It's okay though. I mean, I'm not gonna just saying to say I don't drink soda, but
I don't know what one has to do with the other, but I don't drink soda at all.
Hot water and lemon.
Oh, speaking of water and lemon.
a pickle shot.
Pickle juice.
Okay, would you please say pickle juice as opposed to saying you were taking the shot of a pickle?
Yeah, that pause.
Yeah. Please pause. Please pause, good sir.
That was my fault. I apologize. Sorry.
It's just like Kordell Stewart, you see.
That's funny.
Right.
Kordell Stewart says a
funny
lot
as
of pickle
hell.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where he delivered them. Yeah.
No way.
whichever way.
Do
You know what I'm
we?
saying? Coming back to Slash. Coming back to Slash. All right. Well, I feel like this has been done far longer than I thought it would be. But what are we coming up on like an hour?
Stewart took up half the fucking show.
Huh?
What?
Kordell Stewart took up half the damn show.
That's what gay people do, man. Always taking over everything. Even
Why
with
are we back on
with
that?
their sign, bro, they took all the colors. It's pretty selfish, gays.
Are we back on?
Listen. No. I can't let you do this.
What? They get a whole rainbow
First of
for
all-
representation.
First of all, I've got
That's like
gay
7
friends,
colors.
and they're awesome. Some of them.
Can we get those
What,
out like
gay
You
people?
know what it is?
Do what?
Being that I am a cis heterosexual black male,
Right.
the thing is like what we fought for, right? And still fight for today. It's like they just
Fair.
swim moved us out the way.
The alphabet cats did try to co-opt and then therefore take over the struggle. You're not wrong.
Swim moved us out the way, snapped their
Right.
fingers and was like, nah, fuck what they want. We want this. And motherfuckers
But that's
like,
what
okay.
happens when you get into who has the higher suffering and people are jockeying for position.
Bruce
Hey, listen.
Jenner.
get yoked before it gets pulled up, man. I'm just saying.
What happened?
This is a lot of gay bashing. Not necessarily.
Nobody's bashing gays.
Nobody's bashing
I
gays.
know one is
Stewart.
bashing. I am a cis heterosexual black male, okay?
Why you keep saying that?
I am a football
Because
loving
distinction is
lumberjack.
important.
Because I identify, okay? Don't shame me or bring your bigotry towards who I am and who I feel I am. I am proud to be a heterosexual cis black man. And
You
I
are scared of
identify.
police and love football.
Don't forget that.
Well, that's the program.
Word.
And now they try
I was
to
going to talk
program
about
us.
movies and video games. Yes, I'll leave it out.
Next topic of this. That'll be on the next show.
But I did
We'll
watch
leave
that
it.
that house party recently, and
Trash.
oh, big trash.
I knew it.
Listen, it does have funny parts.
Oh.
Okay, no. It has funny parts.
Who wants to
But
watch
not
a
enough to
movie with
sustain the
funny
movie.
parts? I want to
That's
watch a
exactly.
funny movie, not parts.
I say it's big
House
trash.
party should have been left alone. All I'm saying.
I think
A lot
1
of
and
the
2
movies should be left
should have
alone.
been when it stopped.
1,
But
2, and 3 was all right.
Was 3
wasn't
with
even-
immature in it?
Yeah,
Three
I think
had
3 was the one
fucking
with
Bernie.
immature.
Yeah, 3 should
but
have
it had
stayed where
Bernie
it
Mac.
was at.
It had Bernie Mac though.
Nah, man,
3
but it
had
had
Bernie.
immature, which had another suspect gay dude, Marcus Houston. Everything just keep coming back to gay people. I'm just saying.
Wait, is that Marcus Houston? That's him, or is it the other? one?
Yeah, he was an immature.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was.
And I think
Yeah,
one
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
molested.
That's
though, for
Batman,
real.
right?
Yeah, he was really molesting people out there.
I heard that before.
That's what was
I
hot.
did hear that.
That's what was going on in the
We're
streets.
Back to it. We're back to it.
But I don't want to. First of all, I don't want to be making wild accusations about Marcus Houston.
Hey, we didn't.
And
B2K did. I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
B2K did. You can look that up. I'm just saying. I'm
But-
just
but-
going off of shit I read on the internet.
I heard that supposedly, what was it, Omarion and Bow Wow was in a relationship when they did that album, where they all crossed arms and whatnot.
I thought they had rap beef.
Who, Omarion and Bow Wow?
Yeah.
How can they have rap beef? Don't I care about them?
I mean, you the one talking about they wasn't doing butt stuff.
They're all part of the same group.
Bow Wow
Nah,
got
Bow Wow wasn't. He was a part of that. Was Jermaine Dupri's sex slave.
They did. That's why I say they did. It's all the same. All of them was Jermaine Dupri.
he turned the brat gay. That's fucked up, Jermaine Dupri.
Chris Cross.
Well, I think one of them died though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of them is there. There's only just a Chris or it's Cross. I can't remember which one.
I think they both name was Chris.
So there's neither one of them was named Cross. I know, but I'm just saying we only had Chris Cross. There's two of them. One of them's Chris, one of them's Cross.
They both named was Chris.
They both name was Chris. Yeah, but there was a cross. So either Chris
No, it
or Cross.
wasn't a cross. That was just the name of the group.
I'm pretty sure that one of them went by Cross.
No,
No,
he didn't.
Daddy.
Yeah, it's wiggity whack. But you know what I'm saying? Cross is the one that's still alive, is what I'm saying. Or no, wait.
Shut up.
Maybe Cross is the one that's dead because he went up like on a cross. Look like he up there with Jesus.
This
Is it still too soon?
way too. This went left way too quick.
All right, whatever. I'm just saying. One of them's not around. I can't remember which one it is though. Jump.
Right. That goes back.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I kind of don't want to go into video games, so I just kind of, feel like we should, saying go ahead and cut it off here. You think it's good? Are we good? What do you think? B? How you feel?
Go to sleep.
Joe?
Go to Boone County in the morning.
All right. So, well, okay. How about this? We'll do this. All right. So for our, this has been Brothers Having Breakfast. We'll have our final remarks. First, we'll start with Wash. What would you like to say?
Man, as far as sports or anything,
Final thoughts.
final thoughts. Be looking for transgender sports coming soon. The Them versus the Days is going down in San Francisco Stadium. It is going down by 2030. I promise you. The San Francisco Sis will be taking on
That's a hot plate. That's a hot
Houston-
plate.
the Houston homophobics. Just, I don't know, but the shit is coming.
That's a hot plate.
The Them versus Days, a league of their own too. It is going down.
The Them versus Days, league of their own too.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo.
Why does it keep circling back to his?
Yo, B,
Okay.
we might as well
All right.
start writing it. Leave it their own too.
Right.
Them
Right
versus
now.
Days.
This is terrible. There's no way that's going to be okay.
I'm telling you.
Yo, I saw a story online where a guy who he killed somebody or whatever, and before he was sentenced, he was trans or whatever, so he became a woman. No, he was a rapist. That's what he was. He's a rapist, and before he could be sentenced, he said he was trans, so he had to spend that like the first part of his sentence or whatever for the pre full conviction and everything. They get an assessment in a women's prison.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's a rapist
By rapists.
in a women's prison.
So did he get executed before he?
No, he didn't kill anybody. He was just raping. So he raped women, and he's going to be spending his prison time in a women's prison.
Hey, women get raped by women, I guess, in prison.
Or would he rape women?
He a woman.
Hey, we still going?
Huh?
Nigga, you can hear me.
Okay.
You do a final thought.
Sorry. But I just saying I heard that story and I feel like I had to share.
Okay.
But all right. And for Dutch, you know what I'm saying? Final thoughts.
Blaze 2 and get at me in the morning. Peace.
All right. Short, sweet, concise. And Big Show, gonna bring yourself back and there you go.
Hey. No, I ain't gonna say that. But
Don't
what
be
I am
good.
gonna say, drink your water, people.
Nice. McJenkins.
Hey, I just want to say, before we set this down,
I make chicken.
that Wash's shirt is very lumberjack-esque. Like,
You acting like there can't be black lumberjacks.
Why you
not
hating on my
black.
shirt?
lumberjack, man. He doesn't feel the shirt properly.
Ooh.
It's not even a lumberjack shirt.
Your shoulders is wrinkled.
Huh? My shoulders is crinkled. It's just a regular shirt. This is just a
You
nice
saying that he's
office
got
shirt.
wrinkled shoulders?
Shoulders with a wrinkle.
You gonna look at him? You don't know?
What?
You.
What happened? What are you talking about? What's
You
wrong with
said
my
your
shoulder?
shoulders are wrinkled.
And your face is too.
Come on, man. What?
All right. So what you're saying is that I need to start liberally using the mute button. But this has been Brothers Having Breakfast. I actually enjoyed it. I feel like it went well. We had some better direction and what have you this go around. I think. What do you think about the way this has gone as far as episode 1? What do you think?